Section 0. Preface to Therese Raquin. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by BellonaTimes. Therese Raquin by Emile Zola. Translated by Ernest Alfred Vistelli. Preface. This volume, Therese Raquin, was Zola's third book, but it was the one that first gave him notoriety, and made him somebody, as the saying goes. While still a clerk at Hatchett's at £8 a month, engaged in checking and perusing advertisements and press notices, he had already in 1864 published the first series of Les Contes et Nignons, a reprint of short stories contributed to various publications, and in the following year had brought out La Confession de Claude. Both these books were issued by Le Croix, a famous go-ahead publisher and bookseller in those days, whose place of business stood at one end of the corners of the Rue Vivienne and the Boulevard Montmartre, and who, at Le Croix, Verboeckhoven, et Cie, ended in bankruptcy in the early 70s. La Confession de Claude met with poor appreciation from the general public, though it attracted the attention of the public prosecutor, who sent down to Hachette's to make a few inquiries about the author, but went no further. When, however, M. Barré d'Aurevilly, in a critical weekly paper called the Nagent, spitefully alluded to this rather daring novel as Hachette's little book, one of the members of the firm sent for M. Zola and addressed him thus: "Look here, M. Zola, you are earning £8 a month with us, which is ridiculous for a man of your talent. Why don't you go into literature altogether? It will bring you wealth and glory." Zola had no choice but to take this broad hint, and sent in his resignation, which was at once accepted. The Hachettes did not require the services of writers of risky, or, for that matter, any other novels, as clerks; and besides, as Zola had told us himself in an interview with my old friend and employer, the late M. Ferrand Zal, editor of the Paris Journal, they thought La Confession de Claude a trifle stiff, and objected to their clerks writing books in time which they considered theirs, as they paid for it. "He sent me to Hamburg for 10 days in 1892 to report on the appalling outbreak of cholera in that city, with the emoluments of 10.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?